everyone, good morning. It's a holiday today. It is Columbus Day, so happy Get Lost Day. Did I say that? Yeah, he got lost, so happy Get Lost Day. I am going to be doing something interesting right now. If you notice, I'm right by the sink. I am going to be washing the dog. So now, disclaimer. I have a cute little Yorkie? Yeah, Yorkshire Terrier. Whatever, it's a cute little York. It's a little Toto dog. So she gets a lot of stickers, and her name's Tinks. It's either Tink, Tinks, or Tinkerbell, whatever you want. I call her Tinks for short. But I'm gonna give her a bath because she has her hair's a little ratty, and she has stickers in her hair. So this, of course, I'm not going to be tormenting the dog. I do this lovingly. I do this carefully. I've got a comb for her. I've got scissors for her. I've got a little extra scissor for her. And that's the object, is to try to be careful and get the stickers out of her hair. Aside from that, I do it for her hair. We want her to be soft and smooth and nice little fur and stuff like that. So right now, I'm starting off with the temperature. I'm trying to get the right temperature. I actually fill up the sink first with the hot water. Not hot, it's room temperature water. I'm trying to get the right temperature. I test it out with my wrist to make sure it's not too hot for her. But we are going to wash her off. So let me go get Tinks. Now, what's going to be funny about Tinks, this is filling up now, is we have 3 dogs. One of them is a pit bull that pretty much stays to herself. The other one is a big, huge, golden doodle. So it's very fluffy golden doodle. But Tinks, who's the little Yorkie, hello, flowers, welcome to the show. So little Tinks, who's the Yorkie, is the golden doodle's like pet. Like, he's so protective. I mean, Tinks is like this big. The other dog is like 150 pounds, huge, that will literally stand up to my head. So that just gives an idea of why Tinks is like his little protector. So unfortunately, I had to put him, I have a gate here, I had to put him in the living room. Tinks is in here. So if you hear this high-pitched bark, that's actually the golden doodle, not little Tinks. So let's grab Tinks. Tinks, my baby! Come here, we're gonna go get you. Oh, she's running away from me already. She knows. My baby knows. So yes. So here she is. Check this out. This is the little Toto dog. I know, and see, you can hear it already. Bear is getting upset. It's like, what are you doing to my Tinks? So I'm going to remove her collar, because we don't want to give her a bath with the collar. So the collar's coming off. Aw, the baby has stickers. So I'm going to have to get rid of some of the stickers in her hair. Okay, this is good. So let's put her in. You're going in the bath. You're going in the bath, baby. So what I do is I have Dawn. I use, this is the cheap, but there's actually Dawn in here. Because what I do is I buy the big gallon form, since I can't pour the gallon. And I just refill the bottle here. So she is going to be using Dawn. I will have this so I can scoop in the water and make her nice and wet. But overall, I mean, aside from her, she'll start shaking and get afraid. But overall, she's not too bad as a doggie. Now, I'm blessed. She doesn't have any fleas. She doesn't have any bugs. I mean, she is an outdoor dog. They go outside. But we don't have any type of problems like that. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Patty. I can't respond if anybody says hello, but welcome to the live. Yeah, you're going to start seeing me go live right now. Right now I'm giving Tinkerbell a bath. Poor little Tinkerbell. And the dog, like I said, barking in the background, is wondering, what are you doing to my Tinks? I know Bear. Bear is the big dog. He's protective. But we had to keep him out. So what I'm hoping to do, I know, baby, I know. Here, I gotta get your face. Let me get your face. I know. I mean, at least she's good. That's the one thing that's good, is that she remains good and quiet. I mean, she doesn't give me a hard time. Bear, on the other hand, I I cannot give a bath alone. He's too big. He has to actually go in the tub because, like I said, he's like 150 pounds. He's a huge. See, these are all stickers. I actually have to cut them out. So that's a sticker in her fur. So we have a lot of stickers outside, and I mean we try to keep the yard clean, but I said to Chris, I'm like, Chris, we should literally just burn the yard completely and then just get rid of the grass. I told him, I said, can't we just get rid of the grass so this way I never have to worry about the stickers or worry about doing this? I know, baby. See, you're such a good girl. I know you're shaking a little bit. You're afraid. Well, I have to do this. I mean, this is the part that hurts. And I know, Bear, you don't like the fact that she's shaking. I really think when it comes to pets, psychically they know what's going on. I mean, psychically, he's barking right now. She's not barking, but he's like, okay, my Tinks is yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I'm trying to get that sticker. Yeah. One of the things I do with the stickers, which helps a little bit, is if you take the comb, you put it on the sticker, and then cut the hair. I should have done that with this one. So like right now the sticker is right there. Now I could just cut it. But you can't move, baby. You can't move. So see, now I just cut it out. Just like that. Whoops. I know, I'm getting hurt too. Okay. Well, I feel so bad when she gets these stickers. Because they hurt her. And it's hard to pet her. And I have to be very careful. And that's why I'm trying to do this, baby. I know, I'm not one of those meanies that's gonna torture you. And you are a very good girl. You are a good girl. I think the best part she loves is when I wrap her up in a towel after this, and I just hold her like a baby. Who do we have on? We have a couple of people on. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Flora. Hello, Larry. Hello, Denise. Welcome to, this is little Tinks right now. And like I said, what I'm doing with her is I am cleaning the stickers out of her fur. Because she got into a sticker patch. And generally what I try to do, I try to give her a bath like once a week, once every 2 weeks. It depends how bad it is. She's a good dog. I know, baby. I know. And here's the interesting thing. I used to be terrified of dogs. I'm a cat person. I actually have 3 cats. But when I met my ex briefly, he had 15 dogs. And that was so overwhelming, but he actually gave me one of the dogs. I couldn't take care of the dog, so my mother's dog ended up passing away. So I gave the dog to my mother, but it did help me get over my fear of dogs, because I would never do this. Then when I met Chris, which was a year ago, we're going to be celebrating our 1-year anniversary. When I met Chris and he had 3 dogs, the dogs instantly bonded to me. And I was afraid because one of the dogs ended up happening to be a pit bull. And to me, that's like the ultimate, I'm like scared of pit bulls completely. That to me is like, okay, pit bulls are, no. But they're lovable. They instantly bonded with me. And they're so cute. And I mean, look at, this one is cute because she's almost like a kitty cat. You're like a kitty cat, right? We do keep the kitty cats separate from the dogs simply because the pit bull used to be a cat killer. Now, honestly, I don't think she will hurt the cats, but there's always that fear. And I like spoke to Chris about my fear of dogs. I mean, what would happen is if they ever attacked, I would freeze up. Like, there's no way. If, like, the dogs start really, really barking at me, I would probably freak out and go into a panic attack. That's how afraid of dogs I am. But like I said, like, I've overcome my fear because these dogs are so good and so gentle. I'm trying to find your stickers, baby. I know, I'll get your face. I think you didn't have that many stickers. You have a couple on your legs, so let's get your legs. But yeah, but see, these are little Tinks. I was teasing. I said, Chris, for Halloween, you know what we need to do? I said, we need to have a complete Wizard of Oz theme. Like, I could be Dorothy, and this could be Toto, and he could be like the, I don't know. I told him I want him to be the Lollipop Gang. I says, you could be one of the little munchkins with the lollipop. And he looked at me like, "Rrr." But see, for those of you who know Chris, it's like, yeah, that's exactly what it should be. Hello, who came in? Patricia, Childish, Lou, Harrian, welcome to the show. Like I said, this is Cute Little Tinks. We are giving her a bath. We're going to make you smell good. I know you're shaking. I know you're afraid. But feel how warm and delicious this water is. Right? It's so warm. I know you like this. We got to get all the stickers out, baby. All those little stickers out of your fur, particularly around your face, which I think I got all the ones. Oh, nope, there's one. Got to get them out of your hair. Actually, you know something? I could probably just... I know you're starting to shake. You know the best part. The best part is when they wrap you up in a towel and they get to hold you. You know you love that part. So I'm going to put a little bit of Dawn on her. Yes, I know I can use baby shampoo. I can use oatmeal shampoo. I can use... What else can I use? I like to use Dawn. I mean, Dawn is safe. That's the one that they use on the ducks during the oil spills and stuff like that. Hello, everybody who came. Welcome to the show. We've got Totes McGroats. We've got Taylor Baby. We've got Traveling Fish. Welcome to the show. Like I said, I'm giving Cute Little Tinks a bath today. It's bath time. I know. Up. Bear, come on. Bear, that little high-pitched squeal. If I told you that's like a 150-pound golden doodle. But see, this is his baby. He protects her. He is so worried that I'm like murdering her or something like that. No, Bear. He'll be happy once I bring her back in. Because like I had to separate them because if he was in here with her, forget it. I would not be able to give her a bath at all. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the sprinkler because I want to get her forehead. I know, baby, you're not going to like this part. Okay, ready? Oh, no, she don't like that. It's not too bad, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, I'm getting a wet t-shirt, that's okay. See, not too bad. I know. I know you don't like that. We have to get that done. We have to, baby. Alright, I'm going to pull the plug on this because I want to try to get all the soapy off of her. I know, baby. Don't be shaking. You're fine. I'm going to cool you down. I'm going to warm you up in a minute, okay? I'm going to warm you up in a minute. We're going to wrap you up in a towel. Oh. Yep, there we go. She's starting with shaky. Dogs always have to do that. It's like, why do they do that? And hello to everybody who just came in. Skinny, Lisa, Chris, Vibin, welcome to the show. Now, you're probably going to start seeing a lot more of me. This is a fairly new thing. I just learned about TikTok Live yesterday. Well, not that I just learned about it. I mean, I've been on TikTok for a while, but I didn't know that they changed all the rules because it used to be, yeah, I'm old. It used to be you needed 1,000 followers. Well, that's not the case anymore. I don't need 1,000 followers in order to go live. Like, where was I this entire time? So wait, you guys are going to come with me. We are going to go sit down on the chair. But yeah, I no longer needed 1,000 subscribers. It turns out I had, whoops. Oh, no, cancel. We're not ending this yet. I'm just trying to pick this up. It turns out that I could have went online this whole time. Now, if anybody knows me, here, I'm trying to hold her at the same time I'm talking to you guys, so bear with me. It turns out that I am on YouTube. So I'm monetized on YouTube. I'm monetized on Facebook, but I never got monetized on TikTok until now, which is kind of cool. So you get to see some of my crazy antics during the day. That's if you want to do it. Oh, I'm going to show you Bear in a second. Let me just plug this in because I got to keep my plug on. Oh, I feel old. That's what it is. I don't know. Do you guys have... Because I got to keep my plug on. Oh, I feel old. That's what it is. I don't know. Do you guys have cancel button? But let me show you Bear. Bear, say hi to everybody. Oh my God, he's going crazy. He's going crazy because he wants Tink. Bear, she's okay. She's not going anywhere. She's your little friend. See? Look at this. He's so worried about her. Bear. Okay. I'm going to put her down. I want to dry her off a little bit. I know Bear. Look, she looks like a drowned rat. Later on, I don't want to do it while she's wet, but later on what I'll do is I'll rub her fur with coconut oil, and it makes it super soft, and it makes it so good. But she's actually doing okay. What's going to happen is I'm towel drying her right now. Bear, it's okay. Oh my God. Bear. All right, you know what that means? It's time for me to give Tinks over to Bear. All right, let's watch how happy they get. You ready for this? Come on, Bear. Okay, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You see? You're all happy. Look at that. All happy. That's what they wanted. All happy. Come on. You're not going outside. Let me put the light on. Tinks, you look like a drowned rat. Now see, that right there is Angel. This big guy is Bear. He's going to need a bath too. That, of course, is Tinks. And they are running around like crazy. You are so happy, aren't you? This is what I have to deal with. So I'm curious. Anybody in the chat? Put it in the chat. Do you guys have animals? Because I have 3 cats and, well, 3 dogs. And see, that's something she's going to do. She's going to rub herself, which is weird because I removed all of the stickers off her face. So it's like a texture thing. So now that she doesn't have the stickers on her face, she can rub against things. So she goes a little crazy in the beginning rubbing things. So, but that's normal for her. But the thing is, Bear is completely happy now because now Bear can be with his little friend, which is kind of cute because he has the big paws, and he'll tap her and he'll play with her and he does a whole bunch of things. So hello everyone, welcome to the show. We got Jose, we got Kentucky, we got Shadow Wolf, we got Sal. Welcome to the show. Remember, tap that screen a couple of times, give some love. This is brand new to me. I just started going online yesterday. So as I was saying, I just started going live yesterday, and Chris and I did our first live where we were playing Cards Against Humanity, and we were playing loaded questions, which I think the funny thing, hello Jerry, welcome to the show. I think the funny thing with the game Loaded Questions is I started finding out things from him that I never knew before. And one of them is something so silly, it involves Chinese food. Because every time I ever ordered Chinese food, he always wanted sesame chicken with fried rice. Well, I come to find out yesterday, he'd rather have sesame chicken and lo mein. And I'm like, what? I says, you've never told chow mein. I says, you've never told me that you like chow mein. He's like, but when we go to the buffet, and I said, wait, the buffet is different from the Chinese restaurant. Because the buffet, the object of the buffet is to put as much food as you want on your plate in like this mound. So of course you're going to put like chow mein, you're going to put different things. But all this time, he never told me that he likes chow mein as opposed to rice. So now, I know for the future. Oh, how cute. They're playing. There you go. You guys are okay? You're so happy? Yes. Oh, you're like the little demon dog. Yeah, Tinks is like a demon dog. Like, she's the one that's in control. Out of all the dogs, she's in charge. But look at how big Bear is compared to how tiny she is. I mean, that's... And she just got a bath. So you guys watch me give her a little bath. And now she's so happy. I don't want to put her outside just yet, because normally I'll throw them outside. Because she's still wet, she'll like roll around in the dirt and stuff like that. And I don't want all my hard work of her, washing her just now. But at least once she's dry, if she rolls around in the dirt, it's not too bad. If she rolls around now, she's going to get caked up mud. And it's just, I'm going to have to just rewash her again. Hello, Donna. Hello, Panda. Linda, Booney, welcome to the show. Don't forget, guys, tap the screen, give some love. This is new to me. If anybody has a subject that they want to talk about or something they want to ask me, throw it in the chat. I'm actually going to be online. I'm probably going to be continuing my journey on cleaning, sorting. In fact, I may take you guys in with me to sort some inventory, because one of the things I do is I'm an online reseller and I'm a local reseller. So what I do is I buy things in bulk and I sell it. The problem is I used to own a thrift store. So I owned a thrift store. I had to close up shop when I moved over here, and I pretty much lost most of my inventory. But now I'm slowly going through some of the boxes, and it's like, when I open up the box, it's like, ooh, what's in here? It's a complete mishmash. Some of it's my personal stuff, some of it's the store stuff, and I have to determine, okay, can I sell this as is, or do I have to combine it in like I call grandma boxes, where I just put like a whole bunch of stuff in a box and like sell the box for $5 or something. So you know something, maybe, guys, calm down here, Bear. You're so happy. She's back. I did not murder her. I did not kill her. She is safe. She is your little teddy bear. So you can play with her. And Angel, like I said, Angel the pit bull, she can care less. She is like just going to sit there on the couch because the two of them... She's also older. So I think she's 9 years old. Bear is 1.5 years. And Tinks is 1.5 years. So... No, Tinks is 1 year. So these two are still babies. Yeah, he's this big, and he's still a baby. He is the next one that is going to need a bath. I can tell you that right now. He needs a bath. So we're going to see what happens. Bear, I cannot give you a bath on my own. You are too big. I got to put you in the tub. I cannot lift you. Yeah, because that's one of the things. We actually have to lift him up and put him in the tub. Once he's in the tub, he's fine. But I do not have the strength or the power to lift him up and put him in the tub. I mean, I have bad back. I have problems. So we're definitely not putting him in the tub by myself. Little Tinks, though, I can wash in the sink. She's fine. As far as Angel the pit bull, she hardly needs a bath. I mean, yeah, there she is. She's just curled up. Why do you look like you're like... You're like, leave these babies alone. Get them away from me. Tinks, be nice. Don't tease her. I know, you are a little demon dog. Don't tease her. Come on. Isn't that so cute? That little Tinks. Oh, I see another sticker. Did I miss a sticker on your nose? All right, I'll have to get that after I do. Who do we have in the chat? Say hello. We have Zach, we have Mandy, we have Cal. Welcome, Jill, to the chat. I'm just sitting here talking. If anybody has any questions, wants to talk about something, just wants to hear, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my plug. I am going to switch to my office. Now, bear in mind, my office is a little messy. Hey! Bear, come here. Bear, you're so excited. Bear. I know, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep the camera straight so it's not so dizzying. But I'm like, Bear, hush. The little demons. They're playing. I don't want to put them outside because it's raining right now. And plus, like I said, she's going to roll around in the mud. She's still wet. So when it dries up a little later on, I'll put them outside. But see, this big guy is Bear. That little one is Tinks. That one right there is Angel. Angel wants nothing to do with anything. So they're really excited because I now put them back together, being that I took her away for about 20 minutes just to give her a bath. Just taking her away, Bear went nuts. Completely nuts. So, who else do we have? Hello, 420 Mama. Jules is in the house. Swaggy Susan, number 45. Welcome to the show. So yeah, I'm going to go switch to my stuff. And what I'm going to start doing is maybe do a show and tell. What do you think? You guys want a show and tell? Because I need to, like I said, I need to go through boxes. And I need to start inventorying what I have. Because I'm in the process of selling stuff. And we're going to determine, oh, I gotta get the towel. We're gonna determine whether it's something that I could sell on its own or something that needs to be mixed up in a bag. So let me grab my plug. Let me grab my little phone stand. And you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna see my kitty cats. Now bear in mind, my office is a mess. So, well, not that it's a mess, it's cluttered. What happens is I have a lot of my stuff in storage, and I will bring like 5 to 10 boxes at a time and go through each and every one of the boxes. So pretty much just to show you, that's what I'm doing right now. And whoops, here's the boxes. So like I said, I bring 5 or 10 boxes at a time and I start sorting it. And then my system, which, yeah, you could say, oh, you're misusing priority boxes, but shh. What I do then is each of these items are in the box. They're already labeled and inventoried, and the prices are on there. So this way I can immediately find it and know exactly where it is. So Pikachu, you're going to have to get up here. She's black on black. Pikachu, say hi to everybody. Come on, you got to get up, little girl. Okay, so there's Pikachu. There's Hope. And there's Treasure. Those are my 3 babies. Now with them, Pikachu, Hope, the gray one, she is 9 years old. Pikachu would be 8.5. And then Treasure would be 5. I had to think about their ages because that's part of the problem I have. I get stuck in time at times, and I don't know how much time has actually passed. Like, for example, I have been living in Texas for about 13 years now, and I still talk about New York as if I moved away from New York 2 years ago. You know what I mean? So for me, time is just a very weird thing because I get stuck in time and try to figure out what's going on. Let's see who we have in the house. We have Gurf, Nicole, Texas Tornado, Eileen, and Jim. Welcome to the show. I'm just setting up here because we are going to do a slight show and tell. Let's see what I got. I'm going to put my light on. We're going to put this down. And yes, what you're going to notice is my kitty cats are going to walk past. See? Yes. This right here, I know. This is my baby. This is Treasure. Now, Treasure is my demon kitty. She will scream for me. Like, if I'm not in the room. Here, let me actually get you on this side. So this way the light isn't in your face. Yeah, that'll be a little better. Better angle. Okay. Treasure will actually scream for me. She will sit at the doorway the entire time, which of course makes the dogs, but all she's doing is she doesn't need anything. She doesn't want attention. She just wants me to physically be in this room. When I'm in this room, she'll come up to me like she just did because she's more curious about the phone. But once I'm in here, she will ignore me and she doesn't give a damn about me. It's just to calm her down, I need to be within this room. So I'm curious, does anybody have a crazy pet like that? Because Treasure has always been my spoiled baby. She has always, she is completely spoiled. In fact, how I got her was interesting. I got her from a friend. My cat of 21 years, I had to euthanize because he ended up getting a seizure and he couldn't stand and he would stand up and fall over. And when I euthanized him, which broke my heart, even the vet said, he's like, you did the right thing. So I was heartbroken, and with my partner at the time, I said to him, can we get another cat? And he gave me an attitude. But a friend of mine knew how upset I was. Like, they knew exactly how upset I was. Hello, Roxy. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Megan. Welcome to the show. I'm sorry. I'm getting choked up because I'm thinking of my cat. Anyway, what ended up happening was my friend got a hold of this kitty, and her husband came over to my store, and I remember sitting in my store. I'm at my desk, at my computer, and I'm upset as it is. And literally, little tiny bald kitten, he throws in my lap and says, "Here, cat." And that cat happened to be this little demon. Like, she's an adult now, but she was so tiny. She was in, like, "Here, cat." So she became my little treasure. You're my treasure? You're such a monster treasure. I know. You want nothing to do with me, but you will cry for me all day long. So we're going to put you down. I think out of all of them, because like I said, I have Treasure, I have Pikachu, which is the black one, and I have Hope, which is the gray one. I mean, obviously, Hope has been with me the longest. Pikachu, I ended up acquiring from a friend because it was stuck in the car engine. They were having engine trouble, and they took the car to the shop, and it turns out there was a kitten in the engine. So they couldn't keep it. So they gave Pikachu to me, which I think the only damage she had was potentially her vocal cords, because she can't cry at all. When she cries, it literally is like, meh, meh. That's all she does. So I don't know if she got damaged from being a kitten or whatever, but she's like I said, she's 8.5 years old. My Hope is 9 years old. So I know I talk a lot, but guys, if you have any question, definitely put it in the chat, and don't forget, hit the little heart. Give me some love. I mean, this is new to me. I mean, you probably think, "Oh, this girl's crazy. She's boring. I'm just going to scroll on by," which is fine. If you do that, this is something new for me. I mean, I'm at home. I'm bored out of my mind as it is. So you know something? Be bored with me. How about that? And what I'm going to do right now, which I do have some work, I'm going to start sorting boxes of inventory. I've got some amazing stuff. I need to sort out what I'm actually going to sell, what I'm going to combine with something else. So literally, I'm going to grab a box. I'm going to see what's in it, and let's have some fun. Now, I do have a table behind me. In fact, I'm going to move this table just so I can put some boxes. Yeah. He put the table by the window, but I'm going to use this now. So you see, here's a table. So this way it's easier to sort some boxes. Oh, in fact, let me show you. I didn't even see Hope. Let's see if you could see her. Hope! That is Hope right there. Is she not adorable? Hi, Hope! So that's Hope. So yeah, they're happy. As long as I'm actually within the room. I gotta plug this in because keep it charged. As long as I'm within the room, they're fine. The moment I'm not in the room, they start going crazy. All right, so let me get a box. We are going to sort. Oh, we're going to sort. We're going to sell. We're going to see what I got. All right, so 1 box, 2 boxes, and we're going to toss out things that are not bad. Plus, you get to sort with me. So, you ready? Let's see what we've got. So, I'm going to start off. Let's start off with this big box right here. I have no idea what's in here, guys. So, like I said, I used to own a thrift store. And when I closed up shop, we literally just took everything, threw it in boxes, and then Treasure. We took everything, threw it in boxes. No rhyme, no reason. There'll be boxes of stuff. And, I mean, it could be good stuff. It could be bad stuff. It could be garbage. What I've been doing is, if it's garbage stuff, I actually just put it out on the curb in the front to whoever wants to do it. If it's good stuff, I separate it. And like I said, Treasure, come on. She wants to be a star. I'll separate it. And if it's something of interest that I got to do more research on, we'll see what happens. So we've got box that's good stuff, box that don't know what to do with, and then I got a garbage bag right there. So, first starters, let's see what we have. Now, something like this. Okay, so this is a box of Star Wars Valentines. This would be perfect. So what I could do is start off a Star Wars, did I say Starbucks? I don't know, Star Wars. Start off a Star Wars theme, because I just found something else the other day. Let me grab that. That's another box. Check this out. It's an original Star Wars calendar. This one happens to be from 2014, but it does show like the original pictures on the calendars. So what I could do is if I find any Star Wars items, in fact, I do have one more Star Wars item around here somewhere. I could start creating a Star Wars theme box and sell everything Star Wars. So this is something like to keep in mind when I'm doing bundling things. It's like, okay, grab all the Star Wars stuff, put Star Wars stuff together. I had one more Star Wars thing. All right, so that's going to be bundle number 1. All right, let's see what we've got. Mortal Kombat, Xbox 360. Now, a lot of Xbox games are now online, that they're all digital. So the only thing is, look, there is no... Hey, Pikachu! Pikachu came to say hello. Come on, Pikachu. Okay. This is my little Pikachu. Now, I don't know if you heard her cry. She made a little... I know, you can't cry, baby. She is such a sweet one. But this is Pikachu. Pikachu's a very good girl. She's very, very lovable and very curious. She is the one that will usually... She's the one that will usually stay next to me the entire time. So she's going to find a spot, probably directly behind the computer, and just curl up. So that's Pikachu. Now, with something like this, okay, I used to sell on eBay. I don't sell on eBay anymore. It's too much of a hassle. Like something like this, I would put together with the empty sleeves because it is the instructions and stuff like that. What I'm going to do is this is going to go in the garbage box in the back. If somebody wants to use this, they can, because to me, this is garbage. It's just the thing. So, garbage box. Let me get a box for garbage. It's the stuff that I'm just going to... Did she cut me? She cut me. My lip is bleeding. All right. Yeah, when I picked her up, she just scratched me. That's okay, baby. Mommy's not going to be upset for you scratching me. All right. Let me grab a box for garbage. Okay, so that'll be done. We're going to see what I got. So let's see what else. Okay, what do we got here? Oh my god, I can't show this. Let's just say these are DVDs, but they're graphic DVDs that I can't show. So with something like this, I don't want to put outside because I don't want a kid to get a hold of it. At the same time, so one of these things will probably go in the garbage. So, oh, here's something, and it's sealed. South Park VHS. Completely sealed. Is this the movie? This is the movie. Bigger, longer, uncut. I absolutely love this movie. Okay. The interesting thing, I also like to give tidbits. So if you ever want to learn with me, when I go through stuff, I like to give like fun facts about it. If anybody knows about this movie, originally it was rated NC-17. And the reason it was rated NC-17 was because of one particular song, which was Mother with an F. Okay? Because the song was Mother F, they named it NC-17. So what they did was to get past critics, which downgraded it to a rated R movie, was they changed it from Mother to Uncle F. So if anybody loves the South Park song, it's like, shut your do-do-do, Uncle do-do. You're a Uncle do-do. Alright, so if you know what I'm talking about, great movie. This is a sealed copy VHS, so I'm definitely selling this. So that's going to go in my sell pile, just as is, rather than combining and condensing. What is this? Oh, this is something I'll probably do a live on. Check this out. This is the Texaco Farm Notebook, the manual to useless facts. See, like I said, this is something I would absolutely love. I would actually read this cover to cover and learn different things. Like there's first aid. There's household hints. Here. I'm going to read this. Beating carpets. Good news for husbands and sons who have to beat their carpets. Although through cleaning it's necessary, beating and vigorously shaking of rugs is actually harmful and may pull the rugs apart. So this is old. How old is this book? I'm going to assume this is... I'm trying to see if there's a year. Oh, you know what year this is? I'm just going to show you. Texaco notebook. Look at what the year is, because when you turn on the back, look at the date. The date is 1947, 1948 calendar. That is how old this... Oh, this I'm definitely going to be reading, because this is from 1948, 47, 48. So these are things like, who beats their rugs? I mean, that's... That's a funny thing. But yes, back then, they really didn't have vacuum cleaners. So what they would do is they would hang up their rugs, and they had this paddle of some sort that they would beat their rugs to get the dirt out. So this is going to be a very interesting book. So with this, I'm going to put this aside. That's going to be a personal thing. And that might be an interesting little study to learn about. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, so now I have a collection of books here. So there's a collection of books. So let's see what we got. We got Ninjago. And I actually, in another box, hold on. This is something, hold on. I had it in this box. Yeah, I've been going through boxes. Here it is. Oh, okay, so check this out. Okay, so I have this Lego Ninjago, and then this Lego. So what I'll do is I'll bundle these up, and if I find any more Lego stuff, I'll bundle that up. Now let's see the rest of the books I could probably put together as a kids pack. So I've got The Incredibles, Disney Toy Story, Disney 101 Dalmatians. This is a beginner book. Maybe I should fly a jet. Look at this, Walt Disney Alphabet A to Z. And then Walt Disney, A Guide to Fun Learning. So I will probably, yeah, this is good as is. I'll do this as a bundle set and put those together. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is going to be great for Christmas. I might save this for myself. Hello, everybody who's coming in. We've got Lawrence. We've got Pam, Christian, Megan, Loverboy. Look what I found. You ready? It's a Christmas dog cat. Oh my God. What do you guys think? Is this bad? Now, I think rather than selling this, I'm totally going to save this for myself, because this will be... I used to wear lots of hats on my lives. I do lives on YouTube, so this is a first for me for doing lives on TikTok. But I think I'm going to save it. So you know something? This is going in my pile. I'm keeping my pile over here. I've got selling pile, throwing out pile, and miscellaneous pile. Let's see what else I have. All right, so I found some DVDs. Let's see if there's anything good. We've got, and just tell me in the chat, have you seen these movies before? American Gangster. This is with Denzel Washington, Russell Crowe. Inspired by a true story. I've never seen this movie, so this is probably something I would want to see. Oh, this is a funny movie. Analyze This. I believe it was Analyze That and Analyze This. This is with Billy Crystal, Robert De Niro. Star Wars 3, Revenge of the Sith. Now, let me tell you something. I have seen the original 3 Star Wars. Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, and I don't remember what the third one was. The Return of the Jedi... whatever, but the 3 original ones from the 70s and 80s. I have never seen the new ones that was, so I think it would be like episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, whatever it is. I've never seen those. So that's Star Wars. And then this one, oh, this is funny. Little Fockers. I love this. Wait. This is the second one. The first one was Meet the Parents. So there's Meet the Parents, and then the second one was Little Fockers. I think, did they come out with a third one? Correct me if I'm wrong if they came out with a third one. Put it in the chat. And hello, everybody who's coming in. What I'm doing is I'm sorting through some of my inventory that I'm getting prepared to sell. So I literally have a box here. I have no idea what's in the box. So I'm just taking item by item out and seeing what is in here and determining, okay, am I selling it individually? Am I selling it as a bundle? So that's what that, this box right here will be individual. The table's going to be bundles, and then I got a garbage box. All right, let's see what we got. This I'm probably going to keep for myself. This is a book. Yeah, I'm probably going to read this. I used to read a lot, but when I read books, I read a lot of reference books and a lot of inspirational books as opposed to fiction, I guess. Although I have my all-time favorites. Laurel K. Hamilton, she does a vampire series. Absolutely my favorite, all-time favorite. I read Sci-Fi Dune series. I read the Frank Herbert Dune series. John Norman Gore series. I have the entire thing. So there are different series that I do read, but this one is Realities of the Dreaming Mind, and it's by Swami Sivananda Radha. So this is a psychological yoga book, which is very interesting. I used to practice yoga. In fact, I was one class shy from my certification. I used to go to massage and acupuncture school, and unfortunately I had to drop out. But the one thing I don't regret not finishing massage and acupuncture. The one thing I regret was I was only one class away from getting my certification in yoga. And that would have helped me the rest of my life, but it's a moot point at this point. I mean, maybe yoga for me I could do on my own, but I'm not in the right health, the frame of mind to ever teach it. But this I'm definitely going to read. Let's see what this says. Realities of the Dreaming Mind. Is there a spiritual dimension to the dream world? Can we receive spiritual guidance from our dreams? How can we tell whether a dream is truly extraordinary or just wishful thinking? Can the dreaming mind lead us to other planes of consciousness and contact with Guru within? Swami Radha answers these questions and other questions, showing how dreams can lead us to the imagination. Okay, you know something? I'm definitely going to read this book. So that's going to be my fun. That's going in my pile right there. I think that's the problem. I try to separate things, but I'm too busy keeping stuff. Everybody who's come in, be sure, tap that little heart. Give me some love. I mean, this is brand new to me. I'm just simply doing a show and tell. I'm going through a box that I'm determining whether I'm selling it, throwing it out, keeping it, donating it. That's what I'm doing, or combining in a miscellaneous box. So these so far I'm doing as a bundle pack that's on the table. So let's see what, this is a book. I got a book. I've never read this book, so I'm probably definitely going to read this book. Okay, I'm wondering, here we go. You ready? Look what that says. It is the I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. So it is the no a-hole rule. Building a civilized workplace and surviving one that isn't. By Robert I. Sutton. So this is a workplace. I used to work in managerial corporate world, and I also did human resources. You know what? I have so much experience in so many things. It's a shame that I don't work anymore. Well, I work for myself. I'm self-employed, but the amount of experience that I have in all these different fields, I'm a sponge for knowledge. So this is the definitive guide to working and surviving with bullies, creeps, jerks, tyrants, tormentors, despots, backstabbers, egomaniacs, and all other a-holes who do their best to destroy your work. Oh my God, I have to read this book. Okay, this book is going in my my pile to read. I think I'm gonna have fun. Maybe maybe I'll go live one time and start reading the books to you guys. You gotta tell me what you think. Put it in the chat if you think that would be something that's interesting. It's just me reading random books, because truthfully, between this location and my storage, I would say I have easily 10,000 books. Because that's one of the things I did was I used to, does anybody remember this? I used to sell on half.com way back when. And then half.com was bought over by eBay, which you could still do that. If you go to the URL and type half.com, it automatically sends you to eBay. I personally loved half.com with their format, but then when they got combined with eBay. So the best way to describe it is Half.com's format is similar to the format on Amazon, but eBay was the one that bought Half.com. Little tidbit. Like I said, I am a wealth of useless knowledge, so if anybody wants to know useless knowledge, yeah, I'm the person to come to. All right, so what do we got here? Is this real? Okay, I'm trying to figure out if this is real or a Halloween costume. But it is a captain hat. This reminds me of the skipper from Gilligan's Island. That's an old one. Gilligan's Island. I don't think nowadays they watch Gilligan's Island anymore. Do they watch Gilligan's Island? Just sit right back, you'll hear a tale of a faithful ship. So this is like a little captain hat, little skipper. So this I could definitely, it does have the adjustables on the back, but clean condition, it's a skipper hat. So that's definitely getting sold as is. That's going in the selling as is pile. Let's see what we got. What is this? I've got a big bag, so this is good for shipping. Like I said, I'm just going through, there's no rhyme or reason or what is going on in this box. I mean, like I said, the boxes, we just threw everything as quickly as possible because we had such a short time to close up shop. Yeah, you ready for this? In my old location, my thrift store, my apartment was on a commercial street attached to a commercial building. So it was actually interesting. So we didn't own it, we rented. So I rented the apartment portion and the thrift store, which was beautiful because all I had to do was walk out the door and the thrift store was attached to the apartment. And the apartment ended up being a 5-bedroom apartment. It was gorgeous. What ended up happening was originally it was a daycare center. So it was a daycare center on a commercial block, but they closed down and the owners converted that into a house but still had the store. So I owned the 5-bedroom apartment. Well, I rented, along with the 3-room thrift store. And that was the best thing. But what ended up happening was contractors came in and bought the entire block. So they bought that section. There was another strip of stores on the side. There was another house. They bought the entire block, leveled everything down, and opened up a hospital in that location. And I'm so upset. But at least we were grateful. They gave us 3 months to pack everything up, find a place. They ended up giving us the last month of rent for free because we were there for so long. I mean, we lived there for a long time, and I had my thrift store. So that broke my heart that I had to close down my thrift store. So now that I ended up moving away, I'm in a different city. All my stuff is in storage, and I'm just going through it one box at a time to see what's in it. So, let's see what else. So, hello everybody who came in. Peyton, Addie, Shirley, welcome to the show. Sue, be sure, give some loves, give some likes. If anybody has any questions, throw it in the chat. Right now, I'm just doing show and tell. So, let's see what else we have. Oh, this should be good. It's Halloween time, and I have Halloween makeup. So, this is actually my personal stuff. Last year, yeah, I told you, my experience is all over the... Last year, I was actually one of the actresses in a haunted house. And this was a full contact haunted house where we could touch them. You had to sign a waiver just to go into the haunted house. Now, I would have done it this year, but I ended up getting sick last year. Like, from all the screaming, because one of my key roles was I could scream. So having to scream for like 5 hours straight in the night, it did some damage to my vocal cords and stuff like that. So I thought about it, and it's like, you know something? It's not worth it to do it again. So I didn't get a chance to do it this year. But I have some of my makeup. So my makeup, I've got some... this one's like glow-in-the-dark stuff. This is little face cream. And every night I would like dress myself up as like a ghoul or a a zombie. I had, I would put temporary tattoos. I would take my hair and I had this like funny hat and I would just scream in people's faces. It was an experience of a lifetime. I absolutely loved that horror house. So let's see what else we have. Okay. We have, is this in here? It is in here. It is the Beachbody Yoga Booty Ballet Live Cardio Burlesque Style. Now, let me tell you about Beachbody. Beachbody, if you're ever selling on eBay or anything like that, they will, what do they call it? Verified use, whatever. They will knock this off. You cannot sell Beachbody anywhere. But I think I could get away with selling this on Marketplace. So I'll put that mixed up with something. So that's going into the sell because Beachbody stuff, particularly, that's burlesque. I mean, we're talking yoga, burlesque, booty, ballet. That would be interesting. All right, let's see what else I got. I got another book. Hello, everyone who just came in. Be sure, tap that screen, give some love. I'm going through boxes. We're doing a show and tell. So this happens to be, it's part of the D&D thing, Forgotten Realms. So this is Extinction by Lisa Smedman. Smedman, what a name. Lisa Smedman. It is the War of the Spider Queen, Book 2. Now, if I could find more of these of the Forgotten Realms, that's definitely something to bundle up. Because people love the D&D, the Magic the Gathering, the Wizards. Like, this is from the Wizards Coast. So this, I'm definitely going to put aside. I would like to bundle that up with more books, but if that's the only one I have, I could sell that individually. But that's going to be a bundle gift. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we have got some DVDs. But these are treasure, really. Okay, these are... Okay. Let me show you the DVDs. The first one is God's Plan for America, How to Prepare for the Days Ahead by Pat Robertson. So there's Pat Robertson. He was one of those televangelists. He owned the 700 Club. I don't know. Is he still alive? I gotta look that up. Does anybody know, is Pat Robertson still alive? For some reason, I'm thinking, because he was old back in the 80s. My grandmother used to love religious stuff. Pat Robertson. I want to say he has to be dead at this point. Okay, yes. All right. I shouldn't say, but like he was old back in the 80s. So he was born in 1930. He passed away on June 8th, 2023, and he was the 700 Club. I remember that. I don't even know whatever happened to 700 Club, if that's still around. But this is his video, God's Plan for America. And it says, God has a plan, not only for the redemption of mankind, not only for Israel, but for the United States of America. Okay, I guess I can't talk about that because the whole Israel-Palestine, I'm not taking any sides. I don't know enough to talk about it, so I'm not even going to talk about it. But this is America's plan. Just reading this sounds scary. So that's that one. This one is... This is in multiple languages. Okay, this one is the Bible, a book of fact and prophecy. So, but check out the different languages. So it's the Bible, a book of fact and prophecy. And then you have the different ones, and it gets to the point where I can't even read what language it is. So that's an interesting one. This one is about the first 3 videos describes the origin of the Bible and survival. So wait a minute, is this like 1, 2, 3? Or is there multiple videos? The second one shows that it can have a powerful influence, and the third one delves into the prophecy. I guess all 3 of them were in this one video. But that is another religious, so guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to bundle up the religious ones. Treasure! Come here, baby. Let's say hi to the baby. Hi, Treasure, my baby. You look so angry. You keep crying for me. No, you got to go down. Okay, and the third one... I don't even know what this is. Is this a religious one? Okay, let me show you what it is. I can't tell. The third one is Donald Chittick, the TBC 2008 conference on Cosmos Creator Human Destiny, the Berin Call. And it says he's a PhD in physical chemistry from Oregon State University, has taught in the University of Puget, a contributor to several books and periodicals, and he lectured on the creation and evolution topic throughout the United States. He's also an inventor that holds U.S. and foreign patents. All right, so that doesn't tell me what this is about. Okay, so I guess this is his lecture, Donald Chittick from the TBC 2008 conference. I don't even know what TBC is. Oh, TBC, the Berin Call. Anybody know what that is? The Berin Call. I gotta look that up. See, like I said, I'm one of those people that if I don't know something, I will look it up and try to determine what it is. Berin Call. The Berin Call. Okay, what is the Berin Call? The Berin Call is a non-profit organization founded by Dave Hunt aimed at alerting believers in Christ. Okay, so yeah, religion. To unbiblical teachings and practices impacting the church. It encourages spiritual discernment among those who consider themselves biblical Christians. It provides resources, articles, books, audio to help the individual grow in their faith. Okay, so guess what I'm going to do? I am going to do a Christian bundle of DVDs, so that's a good thing to do. And I'm going to just find more DVDs, whatever. We're going to see what's in here. Okay, so next, I have a pair of earbuds. They're clean. Okay, these are probably mine, because a lot of this stuff is mine too. So I'm going to save these earbuds. They probably got thrown in the thing. I got to detangle them. Are you the type that detangles things? That's just my question. When something is completely tangled up, will you spend the time to detangle them? Or are you the type that's just like, I'm not dealing with this? Hello, everybody who's joining. James, Ashley, Robert, welcome to the show. We are doing a show and tell. I am taking out everything and finding what interesting things is in the house. Meantime, my Grand Mafia game is going crazy. If you happen to hear a ding, 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 that's a war going on in Mafia, which I'm specifically not getting involved in today, because at 1 o'clock, we're doing our underground market. So I'm going to play. I can't deal with the stuff going on. So that goes in my pile right here. All right, what do we got? This is garbage. This is garbage. What is in here? Okay, so like this is stupid stuff. So I've got a bag of stupid stuff. So like, for example, there is a card. I have no idea. I'm going to assume this is to a game, but it's Persephone. I don't even know how to say that word. But it is a Loot Crate card. So it says Gateway to the Rim. I don't know if this is part of a game. I don't know if this is whatever. This is just going to go in the garbage box. So the garbage box I put on the side of the road. Whoever wants it can have it. I don't care. Ooh, look. We've got Mardi Gras beads. So that I'll just put on. There we go. Got my little Mardi Gras beads. What else do we have in here? Oh, this is pretty. Wonder if this is real silver. I gotta test this. Okay, check this out. Look at that. So it looks like an amber. It's probably just a resin. Yeah, it's not cold or anything. Okay, so it's a little resin piece. I don't know if it's real silver or not, but I'll probably have that tested. I've got a seed bead bracelet. I've got a little bracelet, and then I got a watch. So you know something, being this is a bag, I'm gonna just make this a jewelry bag, put it in here, because I do have somebody that's strictly interested in nothing but jewelry, and what I do is I call it an unsearch, because jewelry is not my thing. I put it in a bag and sell it to him as is. So even though this is like Mardi Gras beads, I put it in. That's going in the bag. And we'll put that aside. So that's going to be aside. All right, let's see. This is garbage. Oh, okay, so tissue paper. This is good. I'll keep this. This is good to wrap things up. So we'll wrap that up. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Everybody who came in, Raji, Sheila, Marty, Joe, make sure you give some hearts and love to the show before you leave. What do we got? Ooh. Oh, here's an interesting thing. I'm wondering if I should keep these for myself. You know what? I think I'm going to keep these for myself. Okay, so here's our little story. If you notice, I don't wear makeup. I've never worn makeup. I wore makeup years ago when I was younger, but I have an aversion to makeup. Well, one of the things is my last 3 exes. Okay, I had a couple of exes, but 2 of them, one I was with for 9 years, the other one I was with for 10 years, and then I had like in between and stuff like that, but they all had an aversion to makeup. They always used to say, never wear makeup, which was actually good for me because I saved money and I didn't have to worry about makeup. So the funny thing is, now that I'm with Chris, he doesn't care that I don't wear makeup, but he did make mention to me on what I would look like with makeup. So it's making me feel guilty that maybe I should start wearing makeup just for him. Now this I'll save for myself. These are all little mini samples from Avon. They're the little sample things, and they're all different colors. Now some of them are melted, so I got to be careful with the melted ones. But like, take a look at this. Like look here. Like that's like a brownish one. I'm looking for, I mean, some of them are here. Look, this. Oh, this would be sexy. Look, red. But you can see they're melted. So if I get a like lip brush and put these on, I can wear different styles. Now I know for a fact, because I already have beautiful eyes to begin with. One thing people always say is my eyes are gorgeous. They have that blue, they got the brown. When I wear eyeliner and make them pop, so maybe I might surprise him and get dressed up. Our anniversary is next week. We have been together for 1 year. I know, that's silly. We're still in the honeymoon phase. But let's just say the moment I met Chris was the moment I never left him. Instant, like, when we met, the first time we met, I really can't even talk about the first time we met. But the first time we met was so mind-blowing that I never left his side. I mean, he even, within a week, he literally says, move in with me. So I feel like when it comes to Chris, he makes me smile. I feel like when it comes to him, we were like destined to be together. Like we were soulmates that maybe in different lives we kept coming together and we finally found each other again in this life. So that's how I feel with Chris, because we are just, that's how we are. Okay, so I have a large pet collar, brand new. You know what? I mean, I could save this for the dogs now. I'll see what Chris says. I'll put that aside with mine, because if not, that could definitely be sold. That's a given. All right, what do we got here? This is a teacup, coffee cup. I'm going to say teacup, but I think it's from Germany. Belgium. Here we go. Check that out. So cute little. Now with this type of thing, whenever you see this metallic gold, so that is gold, metallic paint, has it on the bottom as well. On the bottom it says Belgique porcelain decoration ceramique. So I think because it says decoration, that this is probably just a decorative cup instead of an actual real cup. But that's pretty. I could sell this as is. I wonder if I have the matching saucer with it. So I'll leave that aside for the time being. All right, what do we got? This is a book. Now, obviously, the book doesn't have a cover. So one of the things I could do with books without cover, there's a couple of things I could do. I can put it in the throwaway box, give it to whoever wants it. I can gather these up for craft people because people can make wonderful things. I could even maybe make something out of this myself, because one of the things like the folded pages or do something like this, I'm going to put this in my garbage box. The book happens to be Peter and the Sword of Mercy. It's a Disney hyper by Barry Pearson. So this is actually a kid's book. Here. That's what it looks like. Peter and the Sword of Mercy. Actually, for a Disney book, just check this out. For a Disney book, you've got mermaids with their boobies hanging out. So maybe this isn't a kid's book. I don't know. But it says Disney. So, here, right there. Disney. Let me look it up. Let's look this up. Peter and the Sword of Mercy. Guys, stop that. That's my baby's going to the bathroom. Alright, Peter and the Sword of Mercy. The book hardcover is ranging about $5, so it's not even worth. I always wonder when I check some of these things out if, like, how much is it worth? Because sometimes you can have a really interesting thing. So a hardcover with the cover is averaging about $5, so it is not worth it. This is going to go right in the throwaway box. They can keep it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Like I said, I'm doing a show and tell. I'm going through a box because we're sorting things. Because what I'll do later on today or tomorrow or whatever is the stuff that I separated, I'm actually going to list. Today, I'm not really doing a listing day because I want to get used to TikTok because I'm going to need my phone in order to list. So, hello, everyone. Be sure, Mama B, thank you for the loves. Everybody, tap that screen a little, give some loves. So now I have more DVDs, and these are biblical ones. So guess what? That is going in the biblical DVD collection. I could sell them out. So we have, what's this one? Countdown to Eternity, the classic 1997 Bible prophecy documentary, now on DVD. You know something? I should watch this because this is from 1997. I wonder, watching something like this, would anything from 1997 till now actually come true? So that might be an assignment I might do. I'm interested in that. But this is the 1997 prophecy DVD about the Bible. I'm going to put that one aside. This one is Jehovah's Witnesses. So it's Jehovah's Witnesses organized to share the good news. Our whole association of brothers. All right, yeah, that's going in the pile. This one is 2-pack Awesome Bible Adventures, 2 full-length films. Jesus' Amazing Miracles and David's Mighty Battle. So that is that one. 2 film packs. So that's going to go with the religious bundle. And you know something? I mean, the more I get, I'll probably only sell them for like $3 to $5 for the whole bundle. I do ridiculously cheap things. Like, my prices are thrift store, bottom of the line. I've never seen this movie. Anybody ever see this movie? The Girl Next Door? Treasure! Hey, The Girl Next Door. This is an unrated widescreen version. This looks like a funny movie. I'm going to put that aside. I might watch that. Give you a treasure. My baby, you're going to say hi to baby? Hey, what are you crying for? What are you crying for? You want to just interrupt my live stream. Leave my baby treasure. Come on. Go down. Alright, let's see what we've got. Garbage. We've got garbage. Okay, I do have a bag. This is a tote bag, which you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this with my tote bags, because I always need tote bags. I'm always carrying things. So this is a keeper for me. Here, my keeper pile. Right there. Garbage. Alright, so now I'm getting down to a lot of garbage stuff. So let's see what we've got. This is In abridged version, are all of them here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's 5. Is there supposed to be 5 or is there supposed to be 6 in here? Okay, 5 CDs. This is a CD. It is The Real All Americans by Sally Jenkins. And it's an inspirational true story. Sally Jenkins, The Real All Americans, is a slice of pure Americana. Although initially booed and heckled, Native American members of the 1911 Carlisle Indians football team went on to become sports heroes and legends. It's the most fascinating piece of sports history ever written by Lance Armstrong. So, I'm going to sell this as is. That's going in my sale pile. And we'll see what happens with that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta look real quick. Hold on. Okay, guys. I actually have one viral video on YouTube. As of right now, it has 97,000 views. I posted it 5 years ago. And I got monetized 3 years ago. So I've been earning money off of that one video for the past 3 years, which is kind of cool. But what that video is it's an explanation of one single Beanie Baby. And that is the Princess Diana Beanie Baby. All right? Now, you can go online. I call it money laundering. You put in a Princess Beanie Baby, you'll see Beanie Babies for like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. Anybody who actually buys that, that's part of the money laundering thing, which I hope I could say that, but we're not going to say that. But legitimately speaking, though, if you have an original first edition Princess Beanie Baby, you could probably get about $150 for. I don't know what the current rate is, but a couple of years ago, $150 was the going rate. You might be able to get a little more now. But let me explain something to you. So what ended up happening with the Princess Beanie Baby, which they made about 9 editions, okay? However, all 9 editions basically have the same information except for a couple of things. So one of the first things you need to look at is the tush tag right here. When they made the original Princess Beanie Babies, they used something called PVC pellets. Well, PVC pellets was deemed toxic for kids. So they changed from PVC pellets to PE pellets. I don't know the difference. I mean, it's just a different type of plastic. So now all the Beanie Babies are made with PE pellets. At the time when the Princess first came out, they were still using PVC pellets. So there's 2 editions of the Princess Beanie Baby with the PVC pellets. There's PVC Indonesia and PVC China. You guys want to look for PVC Indonesia because that is the first edition, and PVC China is the second edition when they actually started taking away the things. So if you have the Indonesia one, about $150. You have the PVC China one, maybe that goes down to like $40, $50. If you have this one, which is the PE one, I'll be lucky to get $5 for it. But it's a cool little thing, and you got to look at all the different things. You got to look at the tag. There'll be different differences in the tag. There'll be differences in the tush tag. You open up the tag, you see if there's a number on the inside. You look at the little rows here. They use a different color thread. There's a darker green compared to lighter green. I mean, I could go on for hours just comparing the different Beanie Babies. But yeah, that video actually went viral. I was really happy with it. So this happens to be the least expensive, because me, of course, I sold all my expensive ones. So I might put that as far as, I don't know, a little memory. Maybe I'll put it up on my shelf just as, hey, my Beanie Baby has gone viral. So that's a cool little thing. I've got more DVDs. Okay, let's see what these DVDs are. Okay, so we have... Oh, yeah, we're doing a religious one. This one is To the Ends of the Earth United by Divine Teaching. Watch a video featuring a Bible school that trains missionaries and sends them to the ends of earth for good news for all. Circle the globe with a group that is united and divine and has risen above the divisive prejudices of the Jehovah's Witnesses. You know something? Okay, I will say this. I do not knock me. I have my own way when it comes to spirituality and religion and stuff like that. My father's side was Catholic. My mother's side was born again Christian. I actually, when I went to school, I was doing a minor in religion. So for me, religion has a very unique place in my heart. Meeting Chris, his family is very, very religious oriented. And one of the things that they're upset about is the fact that we're not married yet. We're not married yet. We've only been together. We're celebrating 1 year next week. I mean, yes, instantly we fell in love, we moved in, that kind of thing. We're not ready to get married at this moment. I mean, for me, this is going to be my first marriage. So he was already married. So marriage is not necessarily important, although we've already planned it. We know we're going to get married, that kind of thing. But it's the whole idea that we're living in sin. When it comes to religion, for me, I will never judge you for being whatever religion. In fact, I encourage you to have differences of opinion when it comes to religion, because I really, really have the strong belief that all the religions are actually intertwined with each other. They're all telling the same story, but they're telling the same story from a completely different perspective. That's how I look at it. And I mean, that might be a controversial view, but if you think about it, every single religion has the same end goal. It's all about being a good person, leading a good life, following a path, and then ending up into some form of everlasting life. However you decide to do it, whether it's heaven, whether it's reincarnation, whether it's moksha, whether it's whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Nirvana, Valhalla, I mean, every single religion, that's my personal view. And you know something, someday I would love to have a religious perspective back and forth. I may actually do it, but I don't judge people on religions. But when I see something like this, where they're specifically circling the globe to go against the teachings of Jehovah's Witnesses, like, that to me is disgusting. Like, they're teaching the Bible in order to, that's going in the pile. All right, what else we got? I got another Pat Robertson. Here we go. Another Pat Robertson. It is The Secret Kingdom. A timeless laws of God's kingdom at world today. Is he talking about Israel as well in here? Let's see. No. These are the laws of the kingdom of God, unending and unshakable. When applied, they will lead us to a successful, prosperous, and meaningful lives. In Volume 2, you will learn about perseverance, greatness, responsibility, and unity. Okay, good. So this might be interesting. This is going in the pile as well. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Be sure to give some loves. This is going to be a new thing for me, but pretty much what I'm doing is I'm going through my boxes of stuff. And so now, see, these are specifically Jehovah's Witnesses. So I'm wondering if I should put it all together or separate it, because half of this is Christian, half of it is Jehovah's Witness. And I'm wondering, are there people like me who would want to bundle it together? That's a good question. But this one is Jehovah's Witnesses, Faith in Action. And this one is These Words Must Be on Your Heart. So these are 2 DVDs. These words. Thomas Roman and his family live under the same roof, but they live separate lives. The fight to reunite family emotionally and spiritually must begin in the heart of Thomas himself. Can he win the battle, or is it too late? See, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Because like I said, for me, religion is not about going to church. It is about how you choose to lead your day-to-day life, how you choose to appreciate the world and the people around you. I mean, my biggest philosophy is always about you don't have enough time, so enjoy every moment and try to live all your life as happy, as peaceful, as joyful, as grateful as possible, because you're never going to know what's going to happen. And so I have a huge appreciation for life. I really do. So, okay, let's see what we've got. This I'm going to bundle up with art books. It is an art book on Christmas gifts and good taste. It is all kinds. Oh, it's recipes. Maybe I should save this. What do we got? Creamy peppermint candy. I would never eat that. I hate peppermint. Baked crab spread. Sangria jelly. Holiday pretzels. Okay, those are cool. How to make mulled wine. Dried beans, soup mix, and seasoning. Peachy cheese balls. What? Take dried peaches with Gouda cheese, peach brandy, cream cheese, almonds, peach preserve, and crackers. Peachy cheese balls. Okay, peanut butter cookie, apple caramel desserts, almond brittle, Caribbean spice mix, herb focaccia, fruity tea mix. Ooh, what is this? Vegetarian zucchini lasagna. That's something I would probably try. Ginger cakes. You know something, maybe I might save this. It's a recipe book. I am always looking for new recipes. Okay, I will admit, before I met Chris, I wasn't necessarily the housewifey type. Like, cooking for me. I actually, a friend of mine is a chef, and I actually took cooking lessons from them because I pretty much told them I don't know how to cook. Like, I couldn't even boil water. That's how bad it was. I'm teasing. I knew how to boil water. But I couldn't cook. So he taught me different things. Like, he taught me how to make a roux. He taught me how to mix seasonings with stuff. He taught me how to do different meat cuts. So, I mean, I value those skills immensely. And I'm trying to learn it for Chris and make good food. And it's been an interesting journey. He loves my food. I mean, he eats my food. I don't think there's been a time where he pretty much said this is disgusting. I mean, it's edible. He'll be like, it's edible. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you don't like it. But I've made some amazing dishes for him. So I'm in the process of learning different dishes. Let's see. Oh, I've got another one of these. So I can make a pet pack with the dog collars. These are brand new dog collars. So definitely going to do a pet bundle. Now, interesting enough, I am finding stamps. I have a stamp collection. It was a big box of nothing but stamps. And we're talking stamps from around the world, stamps from... And I know absolutely nothing of stamps. Like, I have zero knowledge of stamps. I'm thinking if I actually do research, there might be some money in with these stamps, or they might be just garbage. So now this box on the bottom is all the stamps loose. So just to give you an example, this is the Republic of Maliki. I don't even know if that exists, but take a look at it. They're like moth stamps. Here's an entire pile of... And they're brand new in the original. I don't even know what. I mean, I guess I want to take one out. I don't want to open it because it's completely sealed. Like, that's how the stamps came. There's used stamps. Like, here's one just floating around. It's a used stamp from United States Postage, William Allen White. It's a 3-cent stamp. So 3-cent stamp, William Allen White. So, like, I almost want to take this box. I mean, here. This is what they are. They're like stamps everywhere, just thrown on the bottom. This is from Panama, Bulgaria, Mauritania? I'm wondering if these places even exist. I've never heard of Mauritania. Republic of Islamica de Mauritania. I'm just going to open it up just to show you guys. Wow. Does that place even exist? Republic, I know you guys can't even see it, but it says Republic of Mauritania. So a lot of them are in individual envelopes and are written, but then a lot of them are also just thrown in bags like this. So the entire box is covered on the bottom. So what I'm going to have to do is get like a bag of something. In fact, I'll get a bag and just throw the stamps in and empty this out. I mean, like I said, it's like they're dropping all over the place. It's just stamp after stamp after stamp. Hold on 1 second, guys. United States Postal Service, introducing stamp collecting. And there's stamps in here. So I guess this is where you collect the stamps. And he didn't put the stamps in. But it's like the post office book. What year is this from? 1982. 1982, Introduction to Stamp Collecting by the Post Office. Look at this. Cook Island, and it's a triangular stamp. Look at this. I mean, this, I have no knowledge whatsoever. So if anybody has any knowledge, look at that. That's from Cook Island. It's a triangular stamp. So this is interesting. I'm like fascinated by this. Hello, Cliff, Maggie, Becky, BG. Welcome to the show. I am going through some... Here we go, Great Britain. Those are probably worth something. I want to see these stamps. We've got... Here. Antarctic Territory, British, James Cook, Revolutionary. That is interesting, particularly if anybody knows about Admiral Byrd and the whole Antarctica Treaty and all that other stuff. Yeah, these are interesting stamps. So this is Great Britain's pile. Put those in there. Okay. Yeah, let me get a bag. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to get a little bag and put these in. So this way I can empty this box out completely. I might put them in... I see that's the real question, is where are my bags? Where are all my bags? Oh, here we go. Okay. Are these sandwich? Yeah, these are sandwich bags. I want to put them in sandwich bags. Okay. So I've got sandwich bags. I'm just going to start putting the little stamps in here. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I will set them up as just a bulk sale. Because here, they're all loose. I'm just going to throw them in here. There could be expensive ones in here. These are from Mexico Exportia, it says. Domestic Earth. Some of them are stamped that have been used. Here, this is just something interesting. This would have been a prepaid postage envelope. It's not a stamp. It's the envelope itself. So that's interesting. Hello, Cliff, Maggie, Becky. Welcome to the show. Jack London. That's a used one. But Jack London? Can't even see what country that's from. But yeah. So I'm going to just clean this box real quick. Gather all these stamps up that are all loose and just put them in. Because then, like I said, once I do that... Oh, what was that one? New Zealand. Those are New Zealand stamps. So these are like stamps from around the world. Because what I like doing is I like emptying boxes. It's a sense of accomplishment if I could say, hey, I emptied out this box. It means I actually did something today. And that's what I said. Like, I try to bring about 10 boxes at a time because it'll give me like a week to work them out. And then I'll just go back next week, grab more boxes. And because right now there's hundreds of boxes. I have no idea what's in any of those boxes. And I'm just selling it one item at a time. I mean, I could sell like a bag of stamps. Alright, let's see what we've got. Stamps. Oh, check this out. You see that? Does anybody know what that is? These are the plastic turntables. I forget what the name of it is, but it was a plastic toy that you put this on like a record, and it would turn, and it would hit the little dents in it and play music. So I forget what they call them. I think it was Fisher Price or maybe something like that. But that's an interesting little item. I obviously don't have the turntable or anything like that. That to me might be garbage, so I might just throw it in my my bag. Brand new Scrubby Scrub. I can use that for my bath, so that's going in my pile. More stamps. Put that there for right now. I'll show you what that is in 1 minute. Here we go. More stamps. More stamps. Just gonna fill this bag up with all the little... That's what I'm doing. I'm like literally taking this box, scooping up all the stamps that fell. Huh. That's a little stamp. Okay. What else we got? Okay, hold on. Let's put this... Oh! I got some stuff right there. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm just trying to get these little stamps out of the way. Post-its. Always need Post-its. That's going in front because I need that. That's going there. I'll do that in 1 second. More stamps. See, I'm still finding more stamps. They're going all over the place. More stamps. It's literally a bag of stamps. I gotta scrape all the stamps. Here. Just to give you an idea. Stamps. More stamps. So that's what I'm doing. I'm literally clearing the bottom of stamps. Okay, so more stamps. So tell me, anybody in there, do you guys collect stamps? Are you a stamp collector? I've never been a stamp collector. Alright, that's garbage. That is going there. That's garbage. That's a marker. I can use that. That's garbage. Garbage. Another DVD. Okay. Curb Your Enthusiasm. The complete 7-season disc 1. That's going in my out in the front donation bag. Alright, so we are scooping up. We're scooping up all these stamps. Stamps. probably just going to say the hell with it and just sell this bag as is. Like I said, if somebody's a stamp collector, that would be interesting, but I don't know what to do with these stamps. So, look, empty box, empty box. That's so exciting. I've got an empty box. Yay! Which, yeah, empty box. I love it. I love it. All right, so now we're gonna go to the next box. Oh, let me show you some of the stuff. So, we've got stamps. I said this was going to be more research, so put this here. We'll put this here. These guys we're definitely going to put here. Oh, because that I'm going to list. I'm going to start listing this stuff. Definitely going to start listing this stuff. Not now. I can't list because I'm using my phone for here. But let's see what we got. Okay, so now I'm starting a brand new box. Nice little, heavy box. We're going to start. Before I do that, let me go over the little odds and ends things. So, we had a book, God's Creative Power for Healing by Charles Capps. I will keep this because I do like religious readings, so I'll do that for myself. We've got Kodak lens hoods. Interesting. Okay, so this is really old. These are lens hoods for cameras. So check that out. Kodak lens hood. I'm going to open it up. It does have the instructions, but I don't know. So I don't know what that means, but I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to look at the instructions real quick to see if there's a year or anything on it. There's nothing on the box. It's the Kodak PX 135 magazine. It does have a patent number on it, so that's old. This is old. But I'm just curious as to like how old. Printed in the East Kodak Company. Doesn't say anything about years. So I'm just going to assume maybe 50s, 60s. I mean, who knows? I could look it up. I mean, if I look up the PX 135, let's see. Let's look that up. I like looking up things. So if I don't know something, I look it up. PX 1. Oh, hold on. I got a whole bunch of these guys on my computer screen. I didn't realize I spilled more stamps. Put those right there. Okay, PX 135 Kodak lens. Let's see what it says. What? Did I just hit the jackpot? Hold on, we're gonna do a little research. Because stupid me would sell this for like $5. Hit the phone! Because this one is the Porsche Lens 2. So let me see. We might have to do some, maybe I might sell this on eBay. Okay. Kodak Portra Lens 2 Series 6, Series 6. Okay, I was wrong. Alright, so these are averaging, I'm seeing them as low as $5, but mostly in like the $12 range. So I've got 2 of them, so I will probably just do 2 for $5, just to get rid of them. What ended up happening was I put the Porsche lens, and it was coming up a little different. It was coming up with the actual camera. So I was going to be like, hold the phone. So I was looking at the wrong one. So these 2 I'm just going to sell separately. So that's as is. Oh, that goes in my sell pile. This I gotta look up. This is a watermark detector. Watermark detector. Directions for finding a watermark. You place this. Oh, this is for stamps. You place the stamp with a. Here, I'll show you what that looks like. Watermark detector, and it looks like this little thing. It says you place the stamp with face down, so that the blank side of the stamp is seen. Pour a sufficient amount of benzene or carbona to cover the stamp. Carbona is recommended as it's not non-inflammable. If the stamp is supposed to have a watermark, the latter will most likely appear. Yeah, but doesn't that ruin the stamp? Like if you're pouring chemicals on it, you're going to ruin the stamp, aren't you? But here, it's a watermark detector. I don't know anything about watermark. Let's see. Watermark detector from High Grade brand. Okay, so these are going for about, cheapest I'm finding is $7.96 on eBay. So me, I would probably sell this for $3. So that's going in the for sale. Okay, what else did we get? We've got a stupid soap dish. Not going to do anything. That's going in the junk pile. Yeah. I'm going to go with a bigger box because there's a lot of junk here. So, what else we've got? We've got... Will you be my bridesmaid invitations? Junk pile. Oh, these are cute. These are turkey stickers. I'm definitely going to save this because I might do something for the fall with the turkey. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. Okay, you ready for this? This is the official bulletin of the Grand Chapter of Texas Order of the Eastern Star, December 2001. So this is your Mason Lodge books. So what kind of stuff? The Freemasons. So this is their newsletter from the Freemasons Lodge. Interesting. What kind of events or what do they do at the Freemasons Lodge? They have a humanitarian program called Melody of Love. They have... Oh, here's a poem. I'm going to read you this poem. It's called I Believe in Santa Claus. Did they actually believe in Santa? I don't know. I Believe in Santa Claus by Roland Reese. Have you ever had a wee one ask, is there a real Santa Claus? And did this question make you falter with no replies and cause a pause? Wait, I have to read it. Okay, wait. Have you ever had a wee one ask, is there a real Santa Claus? And did this question make you falter with no reply and cause a pause? There's the rhyming. Okay. You see, I believe in Santa Claus, the light in another's eyes, the love of sharing happiness, and giving someone will prize. In my thoughtful opinion, everyone that gives a gift is a consideration of joy and love. It's Santa Claus trying to uplift. All right, I get they're trying to rhyme, but the rhyme is not working. Now the one that receives a gift is important in this equation too. They should receive the gift of love to make the giver Santa Claus true. The way that gift is given, the way the gift is received, determines Santa Claus' spirit in the way that it was conceived. So choose your gift with practiced eye and receive with gladness and reason. Then there will be a Santa Claus in each and every Christmas season. Okay, I don't know what they were thinking. That doesn't rhyme at all. The first and last sentence rhymes, but the three sentences in between make no sense. Let's see what else. Anything interesting? So this is the Christmas version of the the Freemasons Lodge. Special events, worship services, new residences, a Appreciations, Board of Trustees. I'm just looking. They're giving like all kinds of addresses. You know, this is kind of scary. Why would you print a book of everyone's name and address? I mean, I guess this was the old version of the Yellow Pages for the Freemasons, but I don't want my name, address, and telephone listed. May all you have a Merry Christmas. Announcements they made. I'm just looking. And then the last page, they have all the people that died. That's creepy. Creepy. I mean, it's sad that they're honoring them, but that's creepy. So this is the official bulletin of your Freemasons, which includes names, addresses, telephone numbers of their members. It includes who has died. It includes all their, so that to me, TMI, too much information. All right, what do we have here? I've got a book of furniture. Miller's Furniture by... Okay, so this could probably be sold. It's a book on furniture. So I'm going to put that in with the books. And that could probably be sold as is. All right, so are we ready for the new box? I think I'm ready for the new box. I'm opening up the new box. What do we got? Uh-oh. Guess what? I found another Ninja Co. Okay, we're definitely going to do a Lego Ninja Co. bundle because, let's see what we got. We got one, we got two. Oh, wait, this is the exact same thing. Exact same thing. So 2 books are the same. I could still do 2, like brother and sister or something like that. Stickers and everything. Okay, yeah. 3 books. We'll put that in with the kids section. What do I got? What do I got? Let's see what we got. My personal diary. Okay, you know what I'm going to do with this? It says, she leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes. I started this journey for my weight loss on 2023. This is my 2023 weight loss journal. And I will say this. From my starting weight in 2023, it's now 2025. I am 12 pounds lighter than I was in 2023. Which means I really didn't lose anything. Well, no, I lost 12 pounds. Yeah. My lowest weight I have recorded is... I'm just checking real quick. My lowest weight that I recorded would be 14 pounds less than what I am now. That's interesting. All right, so what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. This is my recorded page. You think I should save them or should I toss it out? Because I would love to use this book for my own personal notes, but I really don't want... No, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to save this here. I'm going to put a big divide into it or fold it. Here, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold this over like that. So this is all 2023. And now I could officially start my weight loss journey now. Because that's one of the things I am doing. I was talking to Chris about this. I want to get into a health factor of my mind, my body, my spirit. And I'm obsessed when it comes to writing. And I like writing and taking notes down and stuff like that. So this I'm definitely going to use. So that's going in my pile right there. Hello, everybody who joined. Be sure to give some loves and likes. I am going through stuff right now. Sorting things. And it's going to be everything that's up for sale. So we're going through our items right now. Let's see what I got. Oh, somebody made me a junk journal. Now, I'll be honest. I wanted to get into junk journaling. I don't have the patience, the creativity, but somebody made me a junk journal, and this happens to be it. I'm actually going to show you all of it. I mean, I could show it, but I was doing sales online on YouTube, and my business is Melanie. Oh, there we go. Melanie Lightbeam is my business, my logo. That is my business name, and my favorite colors are purple and green mixture. Always been my favorite colors. So this is a book of what she did is make pictures of the two of us during our shows. So for example, that's me smiling. In fact, hey, does that look familiar? But this was at my other office. So this was my thrift store office. Let's see. I'm going through memory. Here. There we go. That's me. I would always wear a different headband. There's Hope. Hope would always stay on the back of the chair. I actually still have this chair over there because when I moved here, I wanted them to have, but I like this chair better. It just doesn't have a back for her to sit on. So I left them the chair so one could sit on the back and one could actually sit on the chair. My marijuana leaf. See, this is me selling different things. Yep, different stupid things I would sell. Just things I would sell. That's all she did. What does this say? Achy breaky electric slide. I guess what she did was she just went through the one show that we sold, and then I could write notes and stuff. I never actually used this as a journal. Yeah. Her name was Cheyenne. So she was Shay's Creative Creations, and I was Melanie Lightbeam, and we would do a show together. In fact, there she is. That's me, and that's Shay. Oh, this is hilarious. Okay, so this was... What date was this? Does it say the date? All right, it doesn't give the date, but take a look at this. I was showing this particular piece. I was selling that. That piece did not sell at all. But look at what I just pulled out yesterday. I still haven't sold it. I was only going to sell this piece for $5. It's a beautiful brooch. All the jewels are there. It's a purple brooch. It has the backing. So I was going to sell this for $5. I haven't sold this at all. So I'm putting this up for sale. But I just thought that was funny because it's in the book. What else we got? Little cow. Yeah, these I sold. I sold all this stuff. I probably sold it during the show. And then the final picture, my little marijuana thing. So this was a junk journal that she made for me. So what I'm going to do is, because one thing that I absolutely love, I didn't bring any of my personal stuff. I didn't bring any of my my stuff here until recently when I brought the cats and everybody over, because I left it at my house. But now I'm renting my house to renters. So what I decided to do was I took a bookshelf and I'm starting to put all my memories and trinkets and little figurines and stuff that really mean to me, which is interesting because I was actually upset. I said to him, I said, Chris, you realize I'm living here, but I really have nothing that's mine. And that's why he gave me this room. This room is now my room, but the trinkets and stuff that I'm talking about are in the bedroom, and it's just nice. So what I'll do is I will put this up in the bedroom on the shelf. So I think that's going to be a beautiful thing. Hello, everybody who is in the house. Welcome, Cliff, Slevia, Nini, Chelsea, Tom. Welcome to the show. If there's anybody I obviously missed, say hello. If you have any questions, put it in the thing. I'm just going through different things. This is going to be useful. Remember earlier I was talking about me being in the horror house? These are my temporary tattoos. So what I would do every night, I bought hundreds of tattoos. This had like 5,000 tattoos. Is every night I would cut up a different tattoo and put it on my face. So this will definitely be for Halloween when I do a Halloween show. So I'll put this with my makeup. That's my pile right there. I've got comic books. This one is called Made in Korea. This one is Darling Happy Tuesday. Darling Happy Tuesday. Darling Happy Tuesday. All right, so these I could definitely put up. I'll put those on the side. I've got a Coach bag. Okay, so the question is, do I save this for myself? Obviously, I don't use this. I don't even know if this is real Coach or not. What I do with bags, I'll tell you my story of what I do with bags. I sell all my bags for $5. So if this is a real Coach, congratulations. If it's not, I'm still selling it for $5. Either way, it's a great deal. I cannot tell the difference on whether these are real or not. I mean, it has the inside. It has the marks on the zipper. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say this isn't real. I don't think this is real. I mean, it has all the things. The stitching, it's a Coach bag. But you know something? Even selling it for $5, it doesn't matter. It's a pretty bag. So that is going to... The only problem is I have trouble selling these on Marketplace because they take them down as counterfeits. So what I have to do is wait for a garage sale when I actually have a garage sale and sell all the stuff. So I'm going to put that in my baggy pile because I do have a box with nothing but pocketbooks. So that's going to be a time when I have a garage sale. Look at this. This I'm going to save. It is a potato face mask. Wash your face. Take this. Put it on your face, and it's like a spa, but it's made with potatoes. So that I'm going to save. That's a cool item. That is a cool item. Treasure, what are you doing? I found another baggy bag. All right. Well, this is a nice one actually, and it has a zipper. I prefer tote bags that have zippers that I can actually close up and it stays closed. So this I'm gonna put with my tote bags when I go shopping or when I go to the stores or something like that, because I need to start bringing bags. Oh, I found a whole bunch of comic books. Comic books. What do we got? We've got Dead World. We've got Star Wars, Dr. Aphra. And there looks like, oh, okay, so there's two in here. Dr. Aphra from Star Wars. This one is A Voyage to the Stars. This one is Morning Glories. We have Scalped. Oh, this is an old one. We have a Star Trek one. And then here's another Star Trek one. So these I've got to research. I've got to look them up. We're going to put them up whether I do them individually. I mean, I'm the type, even if I sell them for $1, I'll put them up. Whoever wants them can take them. I don't care. Okay, what do we got here? I have got a notebook. What's in this notebook? Yes. Okay, this is another journal. I'm going to put that there. Not reading it. That's my personal journal. I definitely need to start documenting my journey. I mean, obviously, this is documentation. And what I'll probably do is I might save these lives and maybe put it on YouTube. I don't know. I got to decide what I'm going to do. Or maybe I'll make little snippets. I'm still learning how to work the live show. So this is new for me. It really is. It's a new experience. Okay, let's see what we got. We have... Check this out. This is cool. I got to be careful because it's sharp. Do you see what that is? Now, I'm going to assume baby crocodile? Or do you think maybe a shark? I don't know. It's something small, but it is some sort of skull, jaw from some sort of animal. This is real. And these teeth are sharp. And there's 2 rows of teeth. So very, very sharp. So that I could probably sell right away. That's an interesting little collectible. I just don't know what animal it is, if it's a shark or a crocodile or something like that. So that's going to go in there. Oh, I have another baggie bag. This one is this Starbucks or something. It's a cute little... This I could probably use for Christmas and give it to somebody as a Christmas gift. So I'm going to put that one there. I've got more packing material. That's going to go up in my packing material pile up there. Yes, you can't see. I actually have a long shelf that goes on top here. And I put my business stuff up there. Okay, what do we got? So, this is the Essential Blackstone Griddle Cookbook. Now, I didn't know what a Blackstone was. Blackstones are those flat grills outside with the propane. You turn it on. You can make it like hibachi style. You can make really good. We ended up getting a Blackstone for free. Love it. I love it. We got it for free. I mean, all right. I shouldn't even say this, but yeah, there's a military base right here, and unfortunately, when soldiers get deployed, they either sell items or they toss items out. And tossing items out, you would be amazed at the stuff they find, because either they can't transport it or it's too heavy. So we ended up getting a smoker. We got a grill. We got furniture. But that's what happens. They throw things out. It goes. They'll put a free ad on a marketplace, and I mean, it's sad. It's basically one of the things. It's like, come and get it. First one who gets it's yours. So that's why I'm always on the lookout for stuff that they're tossing out, because you would be surprised. And one of the things we got is a Blackstone. So I think in one of the accessory things that we get, this was a cookbook that came free. I absolutely love cooking on that thing. Oh my God, I found so many recipes. Meat comes out so delicious and juicy, and yeah. I'm going to show you the title. I don't even think I could say what the title is. Back pain. It's how to have this with back pain. And there's actually pictures. Actually, I think I could show the pictures because they're fully clothed. But, like, it shows pictures of how to do different positions with back pain. It's like the Kama Sutra for back pain. This is a keeper. I'm going to put that in my pile. That's my pile over there. Oh my God, story time. All right. So, I just want to show you something. You see these? These are the original. Okay. Before, all right, wait. Let's backtrack. Before Netflix was digital streaming service, Netflix was actually an at-home mailing system where they would mail you DVDs. So what you would do is you would go on the website, pick the movie, they mailed you the DVD, you watched it, and then mailed it back in their pre-printed envelope. There was Netflix, and there was Blockbuster. Now, Blockbuster is the famous video rental store that was around for years. Netflix was the reason they went out of business. But Blockbuster also started the mailing DVD system as well. I ended up acquiring a Blockbuster store of nothing but the DVDs that they mailed out. Okay? And if I tell you the price, I ended up getting, if I told you this, you're not going to believe it. Because let me tell you something. I spent like the last 3 years selling them, and I made so much money off of this. But I, in a sense, got 30,000 original DVDs. However, they're only in this sleeve. Okay? I got 30,000 of these, and I paid $250. $250 for 30,000 of these. Now, some of them were doubles, some of them were But what I did was I actually alphabetized all of them, put them in order, and I was selling them like crazy. I would sell about 50 or 60 of them per day on eBay because a lot of these films were very hard to find films. So now it got to the point that I have remnants of things like this, because then what I would do was I would put them in packs of 50. This is a 50 pack, and I would sell a 50 pack of them for like ridiculously cheap. I mean, I started out selling 50 of these for like $25. Then I went down to $15. Then I went down to $10. Then it got down to the point, because it was like whatever garbage movies, I got it down to where I was selling 50 of them for $5. I pretty much sold out of my entire inventory, but every now and then I'll find a pack like these. So it was amazing. That was an amazing experience of selling all those DVDs. And some of them, I mean, I actually had like underground DVDs. There was one DVD that I actually sold exactly like this for $250. And that was what it cost me for all 30,000 of them. So you could just imagine what a killing I did. The only problem was people on eBay, it's all about returns. And particularly with DVDs, they always would return them. It was ridiculous. So I got sick and tired of selling on eBay. I really did. And now I want to say eBay is almost, not that it's dead, but there's too much fraud. There's too much. It's ridiculous. So let's see what else I have. Oh, this is cute. This is a decide what chore to do dice game. You roll the dice and it tells you, okay, today I'm going to sweep the floor. I'm going to take the day off. I would like to roll that all the time. Clean the toilets. Clean your room. I should do this with his daughter when she comes over. I'll be like, okay, you're going to do chores. And with my luck, it's going to be take the day off. But we'll see what happens. All right, what do I have? I have... Okay, this is Glass. Good movie. Interesting movie. I'm probably not going to say one of the best movies, but M. Night Shyamalan, I love his movies. He was the original one that did Sixth Sense. He did Signs. He did Glass. He did Fracture. I mean, he did some really good movies. Psychological, there's always a twist in his movies. So this was the cup that I received when I went to the theater. And this particular movie had Bruce Willis, James McAvoy, Samuel L. Jackson. And it was like a good versus evil. And he actually turned his movies into a trilogy, because the first one was... I forget what the first one was. Glass was the second one. Fracture, I think, was the third one. I don't know. Well, the point is, he took his whole universe, his movies, and combined it into one universe. Similar to what Quentin Tarantino does. Like, Quentin Tarantino, his whole universe is interconnected. This guy does it too. But that happened to be a really good movie. I liked it. I might do something with this. I have to clear it, though. This is one of my original video cameras. This was before we had cell phones. Like, before cell phones had the video cameras, this was what we would use as a video camera. And what would happen is you opened up your screen like this, and you would see the screen while you're recording. This is in excellent condition. It has all the plugs and things. I'm trying to figure out if I need to erase everything. Yeah, there's a little scan. Actually, all I have to do is take the disc out. If I take the disc out, then there's nothing saved on here, so I could probably sell this as is. I am going to do that because I have no reason for this. There's nothing to and these little discs you can easily get at the store. So this has all my personal pictures and videos and stuff like that. I obviously don't want to. So you know something? I think I'm going to sell this. This will be a good thing to sell. Yeah, and it has everything. It has the charging cord. It has the plug for the computer. It has the cute little bag. So maybe I got to see what the going price is. I mean, even if I make $5 off of it, I don't care. I'll probably sell it for more, but put that in the sell pile. Okay, what else we've got? Crown Royal bags. Definitely save these. Sell these in bulks. People actually buy this. They love using them as little, you can use this as a tarot card bag. You can use it for crafts. Some people like to cut these up and create dresses and stuff like that. So if you ever get Crown Royal bags, save those. I don't know how many I have, but that's one. Oh, I found another face mask. This one is a cute little animal one. I might do a video. This is a unicorn one. I might do a video where I put this on Chris. He'll love that. No, he'll hate me for that. I did a video with him the last time where I put a mask on him. Hello, Ralph. Welcome to the show. Jordan, Dark, welcome to the show. Say some hi. Give some love. But I put a face mask on Chris, and it ended up dyeing his... And I did too. It dyed his skin black because it was a charcoal mask, and the charcoal seeped into his pores and his entire face was black. That was not a good day. He was not happy with that. All right, let's see what I got. I've got, oh, I could definitely use this. This I'm going to keep. Micro USB cable, so we're going to keep that one. Oh, I've got some nail polish. I'll put that in my nail polish. Yes, I'm a snob. I don't have my nails done now, but I used to be a snob with my nails that every day I would, like every other day I would change a different color. And I have all these different things. I might start doing that because I do have nice nails. They are kind of long, so I might start doing my nails again. Particularly since I've been doing a lot more videos lately. Okay, we've got tools. I'm going to put in my toolbox up here because I do have a toolbox right there. What do we got? What is this? Okay, this is a belt. I have no use. Well, do I have a use for a belt? I would have use. I could use this as a yoga strap. But I do have a yoga. I'm going to save this just in case. I have trouble parting with things. If you haven't noticed, I really do. Sandpaper, I'm going to put in my... Because I could always use sandpaper. I have a thing of rope. Rope. All right, so remember I told you when things are tangled up, we are going to put this together. Now, what's probably going to happen soon, when I'm done with this box, I'm probably going to end the live stream because I need to do a couple of things. I need to eat something. I haven't had anything to eat today. I have my Grand Mafia War that I'm going to go into. And plus, I want to explore different options because I could save these lives, which get saved, and then I could upload it to my YouTube channel. Is that bad? Is that bad? I work on TikTok and then upload it to YouTube. I'm monetized on YouTube, so I could be doing all this stuff on YouTube as well. What I would love to do is do this and YouTube at the same time, but I would need to get another camera, or I would need to get another phone. I don't know. I got to figure that out. I said to Chris, Chris, this is a new thing. He wants me to go viral. I'm like, you think I'm going to go viral? I'm not going to go viral. However, I could still utilize it to meet people, to socialize, to get out there. I mean, I'm home all day. I'm cooped up all day. I do things all day. So if I could talk to myself all day long and talk to you guys, let's have a little fun. All right, so this is rope. Obviously, it's rope. Notice that I'm setting it up in a certain way. No comment. But no, this is actually, we need this in the car because I'm always finding things and tie things to the roof, tie things to the trunk, that sort of thing. So that's how I'm storing my rope. All right, so I just put my rope together. That's going to go in my pile right there. Oh, I got a phone. Does this phone work, though? This phone may work. Oh, Oh, we're going to test something. This is the old micro cables. Here's the micro cable. I'm going to charge this phone up, see if it works. If that phone works and it's not damaged, guess what? I now have a second camera. Oh my God. Yeah, because I said to him, I says, I just need a phone just for the camera. I don't need it for the phone capabilities. And as long as it's tied into the Wi-Fi, see, this is me putting my head together. I have a phone, so let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to charge this phone up. We're going to see if this phone works. If it doesn't work, oh well, throw it out or whatever. I don't know, put it in the little cell. I don't know what to do with phones. Okay, I've got a little charger here, so we're going to stick that baby in. Come on. I'm going to stick it here. Wait, is that not the right charger? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, is that not the right charger? Oh, look. Look. Battery empty. Okay, so I'm going to plug, look. This might work perfectly. I might have another phone, because if that's the case, I put this baby on there and I could be doing multiple things while I'm talking to you guys, which that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay, sorry. All right. Oh, here. Check this out. Yes, I used to be in the corporate world. I would go to networking event, Chamber of Commerce. I was a board member of 2 different non-for-profit groups. So what I would have, this is me being a little snobbish, I would have my business card. My name's Melanie. I would have a business card in my little business card thing, would pull this baby out with all my business cards right in there. Obviously, I don't have business cards now, but yeah. That is my business card holder, strictly for me. And little thing about me, I personally don't like gold. I love silver chrome. So a lot of my jewelry, a lot of my things would always be like silver instead of gold. But yeah, isn't that cool? My little pocket phone card holder. Business card holder. I'll put that on my shelf. Yeah, because that's a cute thing. Garbage. It's completely empty, but it's antiperspirant spray. Garbage. Oh, garbage. Oh wait, these are socks. I can use the socks, and they're clean. Pair of socks, brand new. All hits from 2000. I'm ready to read. I'm just going to throw that stuff in the thing. Aww. Aww. Oh, I'm going to cry. Okay. I have a friend. I haven't spoken to them in years. I should probably. But they sent me and it says, I do yoga for the mind-body connection and stress relief, but most of all, for the strength to never sit on a public toilet seat. Hope this birthday hovers above the rest. Is that not funny? See, I do yoga because they knew I do yoga. And then, look, and that's from Jack and Angel. And they sent me pictures, too. Look how cute. That's Jack and Angel. Are they not adorable? That's them on their wedding. Or no, that's not wedding. That was a party. But yes, that's Jack and Angel. They're my friends. Haven't spoken to them in years. But I saved their birthday card. So that's going to go in my little personal section as well. Is that not sad? Oh my God. Hello, Ralph. Hello, Cliff and Jordan. Welcome to the show. I'm pretty much clearing out a box of memories. Having my little moment. Ooh, I need one of these. That is for little tiny screw for your eyeglasses. But I have a lot of items that have tiny screws. So I definitely need that one. Okay. Oh, here's another picture of Jack and Angel. Another picture of them. Look how happy they are. That's what I want to be. I want to be the old couple that's happy. So they've been married for years. Oh, does this work? It's a lighter. I got it to work. It does work. Perfect. For candles. We need that. Speaking of candles, cute little candle vase. Candle votive holder. What do we got here? I've got a nail clipper. Let the shenanigans begin. And then this is a battery holder for, I believe, a PlayStation controller. Oh, I found more makeup. You know something? I might surprise Chris. I'll wear makeup tonight. Little Y iron-on. So that's going to be a craft bundle. And I think everything in here... What is this? You know what that is? That's a phone holder. That's here. You put this down, and you stick it to the phone like that. And I think you gotta lick it. You stick it to the phone, and it'll hold your phone up. So I think that's a cool little item. Alright. I think this box is good. There's some odds and ends here, but I'll go through it. So guys, it is now 11:41. I am going to go have lunch. I first want to thank everybody for coming and supporting. Be sure, before I go, give some love to the things. And you are going to see more and more of me live. When Chris gets home, we'll probably do a theme show because, oh my God, Chris is funny. But he's at work today. But I wish everyone a happy day. Take care, and I'll see you later on.